Okay, I think we're recording. My name is Cindy James. I'm a qualifying national marketing director. Our team is Team Difference, which is dynamic, inspiring, fun, and feisty with capital DIFF. And I'm going to be doing a really quick training on how to sign up a new rep and how to start up a new representative. So we're going to go over three things. The first one is how to sign up a new rep on your virtual office. And then the second thing is what to tell your new rep, what to send them to get them set up, and what to communicate with them, and how to set up a meeting. And then number three, meeting number one is what we call it. And what do we do in that very first meeting with our new rep? So first of all, let's go to our virtual office where we are going to sign up a new rep. So let me go here first. And you will go to your virtual office. And you will go first to My Team Data. You click on My Team Data and you add a new representative. Now, you can be doing this over the phone with your new rep, or you can have taken down all this information and come back later and do it, or you can do it live, face-to-face with your rep if you're sitting there doing this together. It's great because if they see you doing this, then they will be learning how to do it themselves, right? And they'll be watching you. But this is all the information you need, everything in red. You don't need to know anything else. So first name, last name, social, gender, date of birth. That's the main information that you need. And then you'll need their address, of course, and their phone number and their email address. So everything in red. You come down here and it defaults to you as the sponsor and your FIN number. FIN stands for Franchise Identification Number, and it defaults to your name. Now, what happened to me the other day is I had to sign up a rep under one of my reps who was working. And so I said, I can do this for you. So what I did is I clicked on Look Up FIN, and I put in her name, and I hit Run Report, and it populated her name and her FIN number right here. Okay, so you can always sign up a rep under a rep that is direct to you, a new rep. You can always sign up, okay, if that person is under somebody else. And under Redirect Program, you'll want to hit the No button. In the old days, we would buy starter guides, and then we could physically give them a starter guide, but we don't do that anymore. The company sends the starter guide. So just hit No. Please send a starter guide directly to my new distributor. And in the starter guide are some brochures, some marketing materials, and then you'll need the Visa or MasterCard, credit card number, and then that information. And then, of course, hit the same address as above, name of the credit card, and then that will all populate because it's the same address. And hit Submit. And within a few minutes, you will get a confirmation that you have a new rep. So to get back to the main home page, the dashboard, just hit the logo. And to ensure that that person got into the system, you can go over to KPIs. KPI stands for Key Performance Indicator. It's a marketing business term. And then you want to hit My Business and Team at a Glance. And up here, you will see that you have a new team member. If you click on that, you will see that over there, the new rep is listed. Their FIN number has been assigned. And what I do at this point, especially if it's a rep that has some goals, that doesn't want to just offset the cost, but wants to get their Juice Plus paid for, and or perhaps really do this as a business, or maybe a plan B that would become a plan A, I make a file. And this is just the way I do it. but I make a file with the distributor's name on it, and I put their FIN number on the file, because then I can, if I'm doing coachings or if I'm, you know, doing things with them, my notes can all go in here, and I have all my distributor information. I'm still a very papery type of person. I like to write things down, and I also can list off her distributors too, as she gets distributors with their FIN numbers as well. So I just like to have all of that information on a file. Okay, so we go back up to the virtual office, and that is how we sign up a new rep. Okay. Let me just stop here. Stop share. Okay. At this point, I will say, okay, I'm going to be emailing you, sending you a couple of things. I will, first of all, be emailing you the team information sheet, and I'd like to have everything about our team on a very comprehensive, easy to read sheet, and we'll go over that in a little bit. And then also I'm going to email you, it's a 9-page starter guide, and it's everything that we will go over when we do our meeting number 1. So we'll go over that. But you will be receiving an email from the company, and in just a few minutes. And in that email, there's going to be a temporary username and password, which will take you to your virtual office, so you can set up your own website. And that the virtual office is where you handle your customers, and you manage your business, and you place orders and sign up new reps. So that's what we're going to go over. And so just make sure, going through everything here. And then I always say, so what does your schedule look like? Because we want to set up this meeting. So what is it, you know, when's a good time? And we can meet either over the phone and be in front of your computer, or we can do this on Zoom. And Zoom is a live video conferencing. That it's a tool that we use all the time. And so what is good? So set up that appointment, and then you meet with your rep. Okay, so let's say this is just in front of their computer, and then over the phone we say, hi, great, welcome to the team. We're so glad that you made this decision. I'm so excited to lock arms with you and help you. We're going to go over several things today, so it's going to take about 30 minutes. And first of all, did you get that email from the company? And yes. Okay, do you have your username and your password? Great, great. Click on that link, and it will take you to your virtual office. So at this point, I go to my virtual office so I can show you guys what we're doing here. Okay, and they'll say, all right, I'm in. It's like, okay, this is your virtual office dashboard. Yay. First thing we're going to do is to set up your website. And I'm going to tell them to, don't worry about knowing how to do everything right now. We're just going to go one step at a time. So go over to my personal file, and you click on My Websites. Okay, so the contact information below is what currently appears on your personal Juice Plus website. So you want to make sure your name is right. If you want to make any changes, you want to you would do that now, and then make sure your email address is right. This is your website, so I don't like to have my address or my phone number or anything on my website. So you can leave all that blank. If you do need to make changes, hit update. Also, you can add a picture. Come back later and add in a picture. You can always do that, and hit update, and it will update. It doesn't do it immediately. This takes time to generate, so nothing is live time, so just be a little patient. So click all that, get that all set up, and the most important thing is your website address. What will be on there is what I call a convoluted address. It'll say your name, and then a backslash and a plus sign and some numbers and all of that. It's like, no, you want to make this much more easy, and they give you options, fortunately. So it says, if you wish to look at other website address options available to you, please click on the link below. If you would like to select a different iteration of your name, click here. So you click and it'll give you some options. So you want to have name.juiceplus.com, something super easy, or maybe first initial, last name.juiceplus.com, something that people can easily type in and go to and remember. Okay, so you want to do that. And then it'll say update. You hit update. It's not showing on mine because mine is already set up. And then when they click update, just ask them, did it do it? Yes. And then they want to click on go back to my websites, and there'll be an option there and it'll say go back to my websites. So they click on that and it'll take them back to here. This other orange bar says select a marquee for your personalized Juice Plus web page or website. We like to have the trio. Okay, the trio is what we love. Why just offer the duo? And these are banners that are going to be going across the website. Okay, so we want to have that trio banner. So you want to select that. The complete marquee, I think, is already selected. I'm not sure, but you'll definitely want to make sure that that is on there as well. So select the complete marquee. And then when you scroll down, it also says give different options, select an option for the featured video on your personaljuiceplus.com homepage. And it says we'll place the video at the top right of your page. Actually, it's on the bottom right, but that's okay. And I always like Bridge the Gap. It features the doctors and the research, and it just kind of goes into Nutrition 101 and why fruits and vegetables are so important. It's so good. I use Bridge the Gap at all my events still. So I like that one, but do go through and look at all of these so you make your choice. This one is just about the complete, so I think that it's good to feature our capsules though as well. So Bridge the Gap is what I would do. And when you select that, then you say, okay, what we'll do in just a few minutes and let this get all set up, we will go to your Juice Plus website. And at this point, they can go to a new screen and they can go to their Juice Plus website. So I said you want to go to your name.juiceplus.com. And hopefully you can see this, and there's the banners going across, and this is your Juice Plus website. Yay. And I won't go into all of it now, but in one of our future trainings and meetings, we will do a web walk, because this website is wonderful and you want to be very familiar with it, and you want to know where to go to show people the information. You don't want to go through the entire thing. Uh-oh, I think I am stuck, blocked. I don't know. Hopefully not. I don't know. All right. What is Juice Plus? And the clinical research, those are my two favorite places. I lost my cursor. There it is, jumping all around. And we're buffering, and it's kind of crazy. So this will be another meeting on the Juice Plus website. Okay, I won't go into that here, but these are the two places that I really love to show. Okay. I will say to them, let's get out the team information sheet that I emailed to you. And let's quickly go over that. Our team name, team difference. The Upline National Marketing Directors are Jeannie Williams and Wendy Campbell. And okay, Upline Leader is me. Our websites, and there are 3 websites. That's it. That's all you have to worry about right now. The first website is your Juice Plus website, the one that we just set up. The second one is your virtual office. Okay, that's the one that we actually were on, and that's where we set up your website. And the third one is the mission-driven model, and that is our resource website, and that's the one that we will be using. And it's where all the videos are, and frequently asked questions, and how to get started, and we'll go there in just a minute. There are 2 Facebook groups that I have added you to. One is called Team Synergy. It is for reps, And it is for a recognition and, business information and team synergy, because Jeannie Williams, who's my national marketing director, has a larger group. And until we get to NMD, we have our own team Facebook group. So for right now, I'm just using Jeannie's, and that's just really great. So I've added you there, and I've also added you to the Juice Plus Healthy Difference Facebook group, and that is for our customers. And if, of course, if the rep has been a customer, then they would have been a part of that. So they would be familiar with that. So that's no business. That is just recipes and tips and articles and nutrition encouragement and nutrition information. And then also we do our Shred 10 monthly. So if there is a Shred 10 going on, we always have a Shred 10 Facebook group. But the two that you want to be aware of is one for the reps and one for the customers. Okay, that's all. Our communication tool that we always use is Voxer, and it's a free voice communication app. So I will be sending you an invite, and I use it on my phone, and it's like a walkie-talkie, and we go back and forth, and I'm in your back pocket. Any questions, anything, I check Voxer all the time. So I will be right there for you. So that's the best communication tool. It's a lot quicker and faster than texting, and safer, especially if you're driving too. So I love Voxer. And Zoom. Zoom is our live video conferencing, and that too is a free app. We will get on Zoom, and you'll get familiar with that. We have a team training and meeting once a month. It's the standing training, and it's 30 to 45 minutes long, and it's the second Tuesday of the month at 7:30 p.m. Central. So that's another thing you want to look in your calendar and just put in there, because we always want to be a part of that. And then the other thing I listed were some other websites that we don't have to worry about right now, because I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. But these are other websites that we do visit for certain particular reasons, and they have their own purpose. Okay, so. And then, of course, the national marketing directors, Jeannie Williams and Wendy Campbell. And those names you will hear those names a lot. The only other thing I kind of wanted to share here too, which I didn't share before, when you are on your virtual office, and I meant to do this after you create that website, if you want to, you can go to my personal file, edit personal information, and you'll want to get this set up. If you scroll all the way down, now on mine, it doesn't show it because I already have this set up, but you want to set up your automatic deposit, EFT banking, so that your paycheck goes straight into your account. Otherwise, they have to send you a paper check, and they end up charging, I don't know, a few dollars every time for mailing this paper check. So that would be something you'll definitely want to do. I am recording right now, so. And sorry, I got a little distracted here. The payroll, sorry, our business month goes from the 1st of the month to the 30th of the month. And so at the end of the month, they run payroll, and our paychecks usually come in around the second week of the month, or the end of the first week. You'll see the money come into your bank account. Okay, sorry about that. I got distracted. Isn't that funny how a husband can distract you? Okay, so wanted to just show you that. So now we are going to go to Mission Driven Model. So this is the resource website that I was telling you about, and we will want to go there. And let me reduce this on and here. All right, Mission Driven Model. Hopefully you're seeing this, and you'll want to have that starter guide that I had emailed to you, handy dandy. It's only 9 pages long. And right away we go to number 1, which is getting started. It is very easy. Okay, here we are, getting started. So To show their appreciation, the Juice Plus company will mail you a Healthy Living Plan $100 bonus when you place your own order and help 2 other households get started on Juice Plus. You'll also achieve the 6% commission level. Continuing sharing with 5 more households and find at least 1 new team member and receive the $2,000 plus $300 bonus and a free conference ticket. By the way, there are 2 conferences a year, one in the fall, one in the spring, and it is something that there's no way that I could describe to you what happens at our Juice Plus Live conferences and how great they are. You just have to experience them yourself. So you want to get out that calendar and put the dates in. So let's see. You'll also achieve the 14% commission level using the fast track form to start your progress. So let's first of all click on tracking. And when you click on that, you'll see what's called the products in PVC. PVC stands for Purchase Volume Credit. If you click on that, to enlarge it, it's what I call the points chart. And it's right there in your starter guide. You will see it right there. Okay, so you have it handy. But this I refer to all the time. I actually have this printed out. I have a plastic sheet. It's in a plastic sheet, and I carry it around because I'm always using it. So what it lists are all the products that Juice Plus have. And that's the best thing. They're not that much. They're the capsules, they're the gummies, there's the complete protein powder and bars, and then there is the Tower Garden. So this sheet lists everything. Every product has a point value, and that's what this is, PVC points. Don't worry about PVC, just points. This is a point value of each of the products. If you jump past the second category, which we don't even have to look at right now, this is what the customer will be paying if they choose to do the monthly installment. And what I love is that this includes the shipping. So this is all included with the shipping, and that's what the monthly installment is. And then over here is the customer pay in full price with shipping, if they choose to pay in full. So when somebody says how much is, we will have it right here. This is how much you'll be making. So this is what we call our retail sales profit. And this is the discount, if you will, that you are getting off of your own products. Okay, if you have a fruit, vegetable, and berry blend trio order, then this is what you will be making right here. And then if you get to that first level, which is that 6% commission level we were talking about, you will be making $49.17. So it's a nice bump from $39 to $49. Yeah, I think that's really great. And then when you get to that second level, you'll be making $62.73. The 22% level here is the highest, let me just move this, the highest commission level. And you will not be leaving any money on the table at this point. And there's a great way to get there too, and that's a sales coordinator position. And all positions are final. You never slide backwards. Once you achieve the 6% commission level, you never go back. 14% same. So it's you always stay where you are, which is really great and actually uncommon in a lot of network marketing companies too, which I found out about. So that is what we call our points chart, and I love it. As I said, I refer to it all the time. If you go back here and you click on this fun fast track sheet, this is a way to track your progress here, and you can actually fill out the names. I'm a visual person. I love this. So your name would go in here, and your 2 outside households would go here. And if it totals close to 500 points, because that's what the first level would be, 500 PVC points in 30 days, that's a very lenient window. A lot of people can get this done in a weekend, or you can just call your friends or have your mom or whatever and just get it done. It's not a big deal, right? And so when you do that, they will send you a $100 bonus, and then you get to that 6% commission level. Boom, just like that. And then moving on, you'll need 8 more households, and if you and a rep, somebody who wants to say, you know what, I want to offset the cost too. I'm going to be doing this as well. So any of their friends or family that decide to get on Juice Plus, all those points become your points too. So the 2,000 seems like a lot, but it's not. when it's yours and your friends or your buddy doing it at the same time. You share those points, and then you would get promoted to that next level. So this is a really nice kind of visual too. And again, it's in your starter guide. If you go back to get started, if you're still confused, what we can do too, or what you can always do, is come back here and watch this 2-minute video or 3-minute video. Very, very clear as to how to do that first HLP, Healthy Living Plan, and get that $100 bonus. And then this is a video on how to get to that next level. So it's all right there. It's all very easy to understand, like what you need to do. But at this point, I want to just have a little bit of a conversation, because I want you to remind me what got you started on Juice Plus. And so at this point, you want to have that conversation with your new rep, because when they're starting to explain why they decided to get on Juice Plus, they're starting to develop their story. And you'll want to be listening for certain things that they're going to want to include in their story. And so they're going to explain that to you. And then you can ask other questions. Well, what made you decide to share Juice Plus? Or what is your intention here? Do you want to just offset? Do you want to actually pay for your Juice Plus? Or do you want to really think about doing this and creating $500, $1,000 a month and more, because the sky is the limit in this business? But what would an extra $500 mean to you? What would that look like? What do you want from this business? What are your expectations? Because I will only teach to what you need to know, but also I never push, and it's a tennis match. You move, I move. And then, and if you want to go fast, I'll go fast. But I'm not going to pull. I'm not a boss. We're not in that kind of a situation. So, it's really up to you. This is your business. So if you have some goals, when do you want it? And this is really for you to think about, because it's good to have a timeline. And especially with this HLP, that's 30-day window, but let's get it done before that. And 2,000 plus, that's a 60-day window. And we can do that earlier too. Just focus in. And this is really the only time that you need to focus in on a window like that. You can do the HLP or get to that 6% level the slow way. That's just accumulating points. But the fast way is not only, it's nicer that it's fast, but it's much easier, because the point requirement is a lot less than just doing it the slow way and accumulating points. So do a timeline, and how much time are you willing to commit to making this happen? You can do this spare time. It'll take some time when it's just in the spare time mode. You can do like more intentionally, like a power hour. That's how I got my business started, because I had 2 little ones that napped. So during nap time, I really focused in and honed in. And then I did another hour while I was making dinner, and another hour after they went to bed. So I was very intentional about this. I bought time, basically. So how much time would you like to commit to making this happen? The amount of time you put in is going to be reflected in that paycheck. The amount of people you talk to, also will be reflected in that paycheck. And I love it when people say, the paycheck is a reflection of how many lives that you've touched, and how many more people you're making healthy with Juice Plus. So explore all of that and have that conversation at this point. So get setting up. Submit your representative application. We already did that. Receive the email with the username and log in and set up your juiceplus.com website. We did all of that, so that is great. The next thing you'll want to do is place your order. So we didn't go over that when we were at the virtual, on your virtual office, and we can do that now. I don't know if if they had already placed an order, but let's say they have not. So you can actually, at this point, show them by going to their, to the virtual office, and go up here, and you can show them how to place the order. and that this is where they would place their order, and this is where they would place their family health study order if there's a child. And then here's Tower Garden. But for the sake of time right now, I won't go into that, because also what's really handy is that if you go to here we are at the Mission Driven still, number 1, getting started. It will actually show you how to place an order. If you hit place order, there's a tutorial on how to place an order. So it's really, really easy. There's also an order form here. There's an order form in your starter guide. So you can either fill that out and then go to your virtual office and put it in there. But this is all how to do it. Portal. Every customer can have control of their own orders, and that means you, because you are a customer too. So when you are on your Juice Plus website, not your virtual office, your website, there is a little icon, and you can set up your portal. And that will means that you will get notifications and emails when your orders are going to be shipped. You can change things around and all of that, and your customers will too. So this explains that. And then Voxer, we already went over Voxer. That is our voice communication app. All right, this is probably the most important part here. You know, you want to make a list on what we like to call a ThinkPad, or a memory jogger, of the people you can help by sharing your Juice Plus experience. So now we're going to talk about the people, okay? And you want to take a few minutes to write out your story so you're confident in what you will say. And the second page here on this starter guide is actually, oops, sorry, not your second page. Oops, I think it's your 4th page. It's your story. And, you know, you had already explained to me why you wanted to get started with Juice Plus, and we will want to create your story here. And at this point, you can do it now if they have time, or you can just say, fill this out, and then a meeting number 2, when we meet again, we'll go over this story. And also, you're going to want to write down everybody you know and love on your ThinkPad. I make a couple copies of this because there's going to be a lot of names. Highlight those names, and then we'll go back over in meeting 2, those people, and we will create what we like to say next steps, and really mastermind, like what is the best way to communicate with this person? What education steps should we take to share with them? What have we already said to them? Let's maybe do a connection call with them. You know, we are educators. We're not selling. We are educating, and that's really basically all we do. That Bridge the Gap video, that's so wonderful, and I send that to people, and it's like, are you open to some information? May I send you a video? And you send the video, and then you follow up, and that's really all we do. We don't cram Juice Plus down people's throats. We don't convince them. We're not in the convincing business. So it is just really sharing, and it is being more of an educator. So think of it in that way. So create your story, and then you share Juice Plus one-on-one with people or via social media in a way that creates curiosity and draws people to your story. We encourage you not to broadcast Juice Plus, Juice Plus, Juice Plus on social media. It's not about selling something, but about sharing the gift of health that you have been given. So if you click on social media, it's going to give you all kinds of great ideas about what you can do. These are taken from posts of people that have Juice Plus reps that have what they have done, and nowhere on these posts do they say Juice Plus. They're just showing all kinds of wonderful, fun pictures. You know, this one with the capsules. You have, and you can just say, had my 30 fruits and vegetables today, and people are like, what's that? And then you'll want to comment and say, oh, I can't wait to tell you. And you don't want to say it on Facebook. You want to take it offline, and you want to either text them or call them or Facebook message them what you're up to. So this is a great tutorial about social media success. I really would recommend, if that's what you're going to be using, please watch that, because social media has really blown people's businesses like through the roof. It is just so powerful how many people are on social media, and they may not comment, and you may not think that they're there, that they are there, but they are there. They're scrolling, and they are trolling and scrolling all the time. And I prefer Facebook, but a lot of people like Instagram. So you choose, okay, which one. But I would definitely use it. This is something that is a great way to expand your business. It is powerful. And then also, as I said, under stories, there is the form that you can fill out with your story. And then we'll go back over it in meeting number 2 because it's really important. Or if you have time, we'll do it later. For those interested in learning more about Juice Plus, send the link to What is Juice Plus page. And that's down here. If I click on What is Juice Plus, it is 5, I believe it's 5, videos all at one time. Now, if it's too much, because there's 5, choose one and just copy that link. And here's the video link, and you can just email it or text it to somebody. Jumpstart to Better Health is the video that is shows all the different products with that nice young mom. If you're not familiar with any of these, watch them. This is the time when you want to just absorb and watch as many videos as you can to educate yourself. There's one on the Complete Shake. There's one on the Omega Blends, and there's actually more videos too on the Megas. There's one on the Tower Garden, and there's a lot more here too. What the doctors say, that this is a compilation of what the doctors say from your Juice Plus website, and then clinical research. So watch these. You can actually highlight this link and send it in a text or an email to your people. Okay? In fact, yeah, there we go. So that's what the Juice Plus page is what she's referring to here. It's right here. Host events with your sponsor and invite those from your ThinkPad to come and learn. We do salad in a jars. We do wine and wellnesses. We do coffees. We do one-on-one. We do connection calls. Be available for your people too. This is, I'm just talking as a leader here, is that, be available to all of your reps and for events. If you don't do events, they won't do events. Okay, so just know that whatever you do, they will do. It's just kind of like a leash and a lead. Whatever you do and that energy you bring, that will travel down that leash. And just know that, and so be the rep that you would want to follow. Just be that person. So events are the secret sauce of our business. And, whether it's social media and posting, yes, that's important, but it's also these events where you gather people together or just that one person and you build that relationship, because this is a relationship business too. Invite a friend to meet your sponsor. I'd love for you to meet Cindy. She's been eating Juice Plus for 20 years, and her story is so encouraging. And if you haven't already, get on a call with your national marketing director to hear their story. So we always like to do welcome calls with Wendy Campbell or Jeannie Williams. Okay, and then finally, follow up. So let's say you've sent that video. To best serve those you've shared with, follow up with your sponsor's help to answer their questions. And here we go. What do you want to ask? Well, the conversation kind of went like this from the get-go. You hear somebody talking, or you have a friend that's talking about their child that's been getting sick all the time, and you say, I know something that might help. And they say, oh, really? What? I'm desperate. Say, well, have you ever heard of Juice Plus? And they'll say, no, what is Juice Plus? And you say, it's fruits and vegetables that are concentrated in a capsule or a gummy. And I heard about it from a friend. It made total sense to me because I knew I wasn't getting enough fruits and vegetables, and most of us don't. I don't like taking vitamins. Your body doesn't really understand them. But before I say too much, would you be open if I just sent you some information? Could I send you a video? Sure. Okay, great. Well, if I text you this video, do you think that it's short too? Do you think that you could watch it by tomorrow afternoon? Well, yeah. Okay, well, I'll give you a call tomorrow evening and we can talk about it. Okay, great, thanks. And that's all you have to do. And then when you call, you say, did you watch the video? Yes. What did you like best about the information? And they'll tell you. What about the Juice Plus information? Does Juice Plus make sense to you? I mean, it did for me. I don't know. Did it make sense for you? And they'll tell you. What questions do you have for me? How much is it, or whatever? And of course, if there are questions that you can't answer, just say, that's a really good question. How about if I call you back and we'll have Cindy or your a sideline, a friend, a buddy, your upline on the phone with you? Sure. And you just get your questions answered. And sometimes I say, do you need more information? Are you ready to get started? Or you can say adding Juice Plus was the best decision I've ever made. I'd love to help you get started. Would you like to get started now? I mean, I just placed your order. It ships to you. I don't stock it or leave it at your door. It ships right from the company in 3 to 4 business days. And you can start getting healthy right away. I'm excited for you. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. Or maybe not. No's mean not yet. No's mean they don't know. They don't KNOW. I never think of a no as like a definite because I always kind of keep them in the back of my mind that perhaps that they'll change their mind. Maybe they'll have a wake-up call. Maybe they'll get sick. Maybe they'll think, I'd like to give it a try. So we go through a lot of no's, but that way we get to the yeses. So don't be discouraged because there'll be people that you think will get it right away and they don't. And then there'll be people that you think there's no way that they could think, or they think it's going to be too expensive or something. Again, they don't know it's a bargain. And they'll say, yeah, sign me up. So you just don't know. So those are the follow-up questions, and it's very, very easy. And then again, how to place orders. Here's the starter guide. People are like, where did you find that starter guide? It's right here. And what I like to do is to save this to my documents, and that way I can email it out to my rep, because the student becomes a teacher in this business, and you will know exactly where to go to get the starter guide to send it to your new rep as you build your team, because sometimes it's like wildfire. There's a team that grows and things can happen pretty fast. Down here is juicepluspromotions.com. It's really nice because we do not have to spend that much money on brochures and all of that because everything's online. We send and text videos is really what we do. And we do have some brochures though, and maybe you wanted a t-shirt, maybe you wanted a fun shaker bottle, and that's Juice Plus Promotions. Juice Plus Company, this is a website about, I'm sorry, if I click here, it's going to be about the company information and also a video about the virtual franchise. There it is. It's a virtual franchise website. And then the final thing is Facebook groups, and I've told you about the 2 that we use. There's also a wonderful Facebook group that I can add you to, which is about events that are going on across the country. Because on this ThinkPad, you want to be writing down out-of-town people too. We have events and doctors that go crisscross the country and do wonderful seminars, and you'll want to get your people to those seminars too. Why? Because it's education, and that's what it's about. So I just want to go through here and make sure I did not miss anything. What questions do you have? And just one other thing I wanted to show you. This is a shortcut of what is on this wonderful website called Mission Driven Model. So all we did is look at this, getting started. If we looked at here, compensation, if you're a numbers person, you're going to want to come here because if you're curious how we get paid, you will scroll down and you can watch. That's the healthy living plan. That's the first step. That's your second step. This is a 60-day window, and I would definitely focus and say, yes, I can do this. It's very doable. If you scroll all the way down, Julie Herbst is a wonderful national marketing director, and here in this video, she explains the entire marketing plan. It might be a little much for those people that are not numbers people, but if you're curious, come here and watch. And then finally, the stair steps. And again, I am this visual learner, And this will show you you're here as a brand new distributor, and what you're making is that retail sales profit. But once you jump up to this level, you will be making that 6% commission. And then this level is a 14%. And then the highest commission level is sales coordinator, okay? And if you get there in 6 months, you get a $600 bonus, which is fantastic. And guess what? So does your sponsor for helping you. So these are the leadership positions. And if you look at the National Marketing Director position, there is a benefits package, which includes dental, medical, vision, long-term care, disability. It goes on and on. You get a holiday bonus, and then we get what we call a BIB, a business incentive bonus, and then other performance bonuses. So it is really very doable, a lot of fun, and you never slide backwards, and it's just great. So I am going to stop this share here, and I'm going to stop recording at this point too. I hope you guys feel like you got good information, and you can come back and watch, and that is how we get our new reps started, keeping it very easy, and just take them through that first part of the mission-driven model, and then we set up meeting number 2 for next time, where we go over the story and we go over their ThinkPad.